Well, this was unexpected. So I went to a giant mall the other day, and what I came across when I went in the toy section, these things. Well, that was not what I was going to look for. I wanted to find the new die-casts that were coming out, but like I saw this and like, yeah, I'm getting this. So they had Thomas, Percy, Nia. They also had another Thomas and some more Adrisz Go stuff. Weirdly enough, they also had Thomas Wooden Railway Road Tracks. What? Yeah. I thought it'd be interesting to try and unbox and review it. First off, let's take a look at the packaging, I think. So, obviously, not the best, but it's what it is. They went for blue and white. Blue variations of blue and white, and that's kind of the issue. I think like blue, yellow, and red like always capture the Thomas look. But as a modern thing, I've come to accept that this is what it is, and it's perfectly fine as it is. So I'm not even gonna nitpick the other stuff. Let's take a look at the back. Yep. So we have information, and here's the character list. So we have all the engines that are sold in 2 packs. Of these I don't have James, Gordon, and Duck. And this is so funny that of all the engines, Duck has the most name translations, obviously, because Duck is an animal. That animal is likely to have a word for it in every language. But it says gotcha. That is the Hungarian translation for the character's name. They haven't called Duck that since season 2. In season 3 they went to calling him Duck as per the English dub. And that always just bugged me. They did the same thing with like Toad, Bulgy, Mavis, Daisy even. And of all these, Nia is the only one whose name is pretty much for all countries, and that's the only one trademark because that was the only one. But yeah, cool. Other than that, Thomas and Friends logo, the 80th logo, good as ever, and nice CGI images of the characters. Let's get to opening these up. Move this out of the way. Always be careful with knives, guys. Do that and just slide it out. Box, put aside, and here's Thomas himself as Nano Mandos holding this feel weird. After being exposed to Trackmaster, original Trackmaster 2. Oh dear! Oh no, we have eye misprinting. So you can see the white of the eyes are going below the cheeks. I don't think you can pick it up on camera very well. I'll take a photo of it, maybe that'll show it better, but yeah, the eyes, the white of the eyes ends here, before the top, and the pupils goes into that grey area, and ooh, that's what I think it's the most proportionate Thomas toy has ever been. I'm not the first person to say that. Like on the push-along model, the chassis is pushed back so the wheel arches are lined up. It's not as bad on Thomas as it is on like James or someone, but I'm gonna say this, the Orange Go chassis was like a big improvement. Oh, so the sticker of French auto displacement. Damn it. But I love how there's like a dip between the snow box and boiler. That was on the CGI model. I know that's just assembly thing, but that's accurate. That's amazing. It's like, when I bought this, I've been told, you already have this, why get it? So like, oh, shut up, this is mine. And I'm thinking this is miles better. I really like this. Yeah, boy. Let me bring up some other things for comparison. Here is a Trackmaster Revolution, Thomas. This is specifically like a press button that goes for a while and shines the light there as if it's sparking. It was a gimmick, yeah. I own 2 of these. With that being Thomas and Percy, not just 2 Thomases. I do have normal Trackmaster Thomases, but they've gone through some things. There's the Trackmaster Revolution Thomas. It's good that it's not squashed anymore, but pretty much every other proportion stayed the same, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And I never did notice that splash never lined up with the wheel here, because this whole thing was just stretched out, so like, that's just the way it is. On this is more noticeable because it's like proportionally accurate, so I was like, I'm fine. Also, love the new side rods. They're square, not rounded. Classic fans would probably prefer the rounded one, but since CGI used square bases, I'm fine with that, the square bit. Here is a Mattel Trackmaster 1 Thomas. This came in a Thomas and Clarabelle pack. This is one that I had, I think this was one of the first motorized, as in Trackmaster engines. Oh, it still has a battery in it, I didn't know that. Although I think this was used in the trailer for Remembrance, so yeah, obviously it's has a battery. I tried to repaint the face, like touch up. On camera it looks way better than it does in person. Honestly, it survived. And I'd bring a Tommy Thomas, but yeah. I've put this through some things. Sorry, Andrew.
Fuck you.
Anyway, so that's Thomas. Let's take a look at the truck. I'm gonna do one quick look at the truck, and we're gonna then not look at the other trucks by the other characters, just the color discussion. So Thomas going a brown truck is, I'd say, interesting. I'd say brown. This could also pass with gold, that I think is meant to be brown. I don't know. It's definitely better than what we had prior. Here's a Tommy truck. Yep, like obviously there's been a shrink, but I don't really mind this bit them shrunk a bit. Like, they need more, and given gimmicks that they wanted them to do, I think it's fine that they shrunk the trucks down. And here's the Trackmaster Revolution. I don't own a normal truck like a Silver Planet. This is the only one I have. It's the one that came with a Percy mail delivery thing, but I think it's pretty close still to a normal truck if you look at it from like this angle. It's just gimmick. I think it's way more detailed, obviously, but I mean it's really just more detailed on the undercarriage a bit. I think the top, I doubt it's the same tooling, but it's very similar. I'm glad I kind of ignored it. It does look objectively better. There's also a face sticker, which I don't get why. Because I don't think they gave these trucks faces. Or, hear me out, they were a modified version of these. That actually makes sense. They just shrunk these down. Because, oh my god, dude, that's actually so weird. They did just shrink these down to make these, and I never noticed that before. That's incredible. So the truck, generic, whatever. Thomas. I'm giving this a solid, like, 10 out of 10, because we haven't had this good quality thing Thomas much in a while. I mean, I should rephrase that whilst oranges go, I don't, but like, what they do is accurate to the show, and you know, that's at least remember. Thomas Samuels, I think that was added on the season 23 model. Interesting. Very cool. Black, the smoke box is more less. I think the train boy said it was like rubbery black. To me it looks kind of brown, but that might be just the environment I'm in. Yeah. Anyway. And move on to small engine Percy. So obviously the box is pretty much the same except Percy written here and the Percy image there. The back exactly identical. Let's open it up. And out he comes. Oh god, he doesn't want to. Oh dear. Please, Percy. There you go. So packaging goes aside, and here's Percy. Oh dear. On camera, currently the lighting conditions I'm in, he seems way brighter than he actually is. So, yeah. Doesn't have any face print issues. Number 6 is crisp. Seems to have a white outline, but I'm not gonna judge. Probably only there so the paint actually shows properly. It's a weird texture. The stomach is... I mean it does, but it's less noticeable on Thomas given how thin it is. Yeah. On the back it really looks like way too tall. Percy is like always portrayed a lot wider than Thomas. But that's not a criticism. Oh Jesus. Damn. Percy has those 6-hole side rods, but I'm gonna give it a pass. They made a new tooling and it's like, let's just be happy that they made a new tooling. Yes, separately fitted whistle, which, oh my god, that looks way better than what I expected. And the dome is also separately fitted. It's like they put in after. Same thing that they did with Oranges Go. Oranges Go, we really have a lot to thank for that motorized line in this one. Because like, it did get a lot of things down on how they should be done. Interesting enough, he doesn't have a filler cap. Cab is blacked off, I don't mind that one bit. This, I'd be happy if this was painted at least, like lamps, buffers, whatever. These ones don't have painted buffers or like running boards, because these are the 2 packs, the 3 packs are the ones that come extra painted details. Yeah, also has a long coupling just like Thomas, and the red switch, which is an orange go feature. Can the orange go on? Do the chassis come with this like rubber black color? Or is this something that they just made this new line? I kind of dig it, because I do think it looks more CGI than the others, but, you know, it's what it is. The Percy kind of looks grey. It seems to be a light shade. This Percy is grey. Let me bring up a comparison. Like with Thomas, I only have this Percy to show right now. I do have another one, the one that came with the nail set, but this is the one I can show currently, because it's the one I had on hand when I was grabbing toys. The buffers are something I painted myself. Proportion wise, yeah, this was like obviously not correct, like it was always gonna be. This Percy is like fine on its own thing, but like if you compare it, then like yeah, no. There's like no competition. This is better. And just for here's a Tommy Percy. I got this the same time I got the Thomas and the Incredible set. It funny enough came with ladies' trucks. It is currently broken. I went through a lot, sure. And for some reason these came with this. These ones came with a Tommy Salty. Yeah. It kinda looks like this was just stretched to make this. The only thing that I really don't like about this Percy is that this bottom bit is not indented enough. I get it, that's because of the chassis block. And this only had like a single battery or this double battery and all this like yeah, I get it. But otherwise, if it was like this but just stretched to be this, that'd be perfect. That'd be the perfect Percy. It's not to get Percy wrong, I think. Like none of these I'd say are terrible representations of the character. Now we have a green truck. Don't know why green. Just green. And lastly, Nia. Who's the only one trademarked, because again, she's the only one that was created by Mattel. Packaging, same as the two. She has her promo image. It's so weird seeing like these guys have the nitrogen promo images. As always, like these were the nitrogen ones. And then for me it's like the Brenner era one, and it's so interesting seeing that. Back, once again, completely the same. Let's open her up. Out she comes. Come off of. Come on, there we go. Packaging goes aside. And here's Nia. I think this is the best representation of the character so far. Like, no competition. This is the best Nia you're gonna find. It has glue stains. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it. I think that's glue. Or something. Yeah. Oh no, the stick is coming off. Once again, it's misplaced probably, but who knows. So this is probably the best representation of the character so far. Trackmaster 2 is just a box. That's the problem with Trackmaster 2. Most of the things are just boxes. But Nia here actually looks like what she should. She could be a bit longer, but that's just a nitpick and I'm not going to pick on it for it. Face accurate. I want to say based on these guys, also very accurate to the CGI series. I also find it funny that Thomas has this eyebrow thing. They only did that I think in promos, like I don't think that was in the frame show. Anyway. And again, unpainted running board, but I don't think she even had a painted running board. She didn't, so that's accuracy there. And she has the normal 6-0 chassis as everyone else, which, you know, fair enough. I don't have any Nias to compare. I just dropped it. Great. I don't have any Nias to compare this to. Like, I only have like minis Nia, and I'm not grabbing that for this. So to have like one proper toy of the character, it's fair. Face. They removed the eyelashes. I've seen this not long ago, someone talked about it. But like this might have been just the production stuff. So that they just removed it. yeah. That's a nice thing. Back unpainted, not surprising. But yeah, comes with the yellow truck. I think this is the worst thing of all. I don't know if it's accurate or anything. It kind of fits in with Robert's wacky colored trucks, but as a toy it just looks wrong. Like they could have given it a purple truck with like the red from these guys as wheels, and that would be better. But not the end of the world. Those were the engines. Let's set up a layout to see them run on. Alright, I just inserted the batteries. Let's see how they run. Thomas, buddy. I call it like no problem. That's my boy. I'm going for another spin. Or not. I'm curious how to handle the now. See if it's not good enough. I probably should have checked that, but not great. Thomas boy, but are you just dying? Did the batteries get out? The batteries are dead, I think. Yeah, that batteries are dead. I fucked up. I'm sorry, lads. We're gonna give the other engines a go and we'll come back to Thomas. It's going. Way better than Thomas did. Hopefully. Yeah, better not. No problem. Boy. What is this performance? think he's having a turn. Let's give me a go. I am scared that her batteries are also dead, but let's see. She's simply come on, Percy. Oh no, he's stuck on the building, shit. There we go. I'm gonna keep Percy running with this train. And Thomas and Mia, I'm gonna cause terror on the rails. Although I just realized they're already on the collision course, so... Never mind, it seems like they really don't want to run. And Percy's derailed again. What have I done, guys? An accident. Or sabotage. Percy, body. I mean, it's a bit disproportionate. Kind of looks like Magic Railroad, to be honest. Let's give it a go. Oh, Thomas is really not in it today. Alright, so I saw Thomas and Percy's batteries. That thing has made a world of difference. Look at them go! Oh no. Don't know why your smile is so happy, buddy. Something like that. Well, in conclusion, these are brilliant. Loved playing with them, and they capture the magic of Thomas the Tank Engine brilliantly. I can safely say that, at least in toy form, in motorized form, the Thomas we know is back. And that's something to be happy about.
Bye, lads.